Hey, this is Brett Bassey, and I am testing spring-loaded running shoes on a 50-meter course.
Mark?
This is the Adidas Springblade, and out of all the shoes that I wore, this one I believe had the most significance in the springs themselves. I could actually feel as I was walking and running in these a little momentum forward. Not up as I would kind of guess, but as I was moving forward, I could kind of feel them pushing me forward a little bit. They were fairly comfortable, well ventilated. They stayed tied. I think fit true to size. Pretty cool shoes. The support on these shoes I thought was fine. Certainly better than my Adidas Marathon, which are pretty loose and more of a lightweight running shoe. These have plastic in the back and the heel and plastic on the sides. The rest of it is pretty aerated and fabric, but support was generally pretty good. In terms of stability, I felt like they were pretty comparable to regular shoes. I didn't feel like I was going to twist either way or anything like that. Other than the forward momentum, I would say they felt pretty similar to regular running shoes. All right, these are the Reebok ATV 19 Ultimates. Out of all the shoes that I tested, these had the most unique feel. Putting these on, you could immediately feel the different spring areas or pods in the bottom. As you can see, they're quite unique. They have a very unique look in terms of the paint splatter, the colors. The sole itself obviously is very different than anything I've seen. These fit, I would say, about a half size larger than the other ones, not quite true to size. I had a really good time running in these in terms of my actual running time. I maybe feel like if I was running a long distance, like 5 miles or more, maybe feeling each pod would not be a good thing. That could maybe cause hot spots, but I'm not sure. I haven't tried it yet, but we'll see in later testing. Definitely the most unique looking shoe and the unique feeling shoe, I would say. The last shoe we tested was the On Cloudsurfer. It's a Swiss shoe, and I would say out of all the shoes that I tried, these are the ones that feel the most like regular shoes. They had a little bit of noticeable spring, but I couldn't really tell that when I was running in them, just when I was walking in them. They felt quite stable, just like a regular running shoe would. They are maybe the lightest ones. They're quite light. I didn't care for the laces in these. They came loose after just 1 or 2 sprints. I think the ventilation is pretty good in these. You can even see with the sun, you can see right through to the inside of the shoe, so I would imagine even after a long run, they would be very ventilated and be fine in that way. I would say one more concern I would have with these is, these little spaces are over time, are they going to depress? I guess maybe all shoes would depress at some point, but maybe these would be quicker, I'm not sure. Pretty solid sole on these. There's not a lot of bend on these. Maybe it would be good for hiking or more off-road type running.